you that you've got to go offline occasionally. My favorite example of this is Yahoo. Yahoo is an internet business. Google is an internet business, and yet I get postcards from Yahoo. I get letters with coupons from Google to use some of their products. So even they understand that sometimes you need other ingredients. You need something else in your diet. So lesson number 1, social media cannot be your entire diet.
We've talked about the big 3 of social media. We talked about LinkedIn, we talked about Twitter, and we talked about Facebook. But how do you actually use a message across all of those different channels? Because there's such different rules for all of them. So let's take a look at how, for instance, you might promote a blog post across those 3 different topics. Because you can use the same blog post for all 3 of them, but you gotta present it differently. Okay? So let's take an example. This is a sneak peek. This is a blog post that hasn't even been published yet. I wrote a blog post illustrating how meeting the Backstreet Boys taught me about how your online and offline persona have to meet up.
Because people don't come back to LinkedIn very often, so you don't need to be spending the time changing your status every hour. Nobody is looking. And if you're always trying to put fresh content, you're not putting the best content. So LinkedIn, the very best you got that week, because what you're doing is you're updating your professional contacts on the most important thing they need to know about you that week. Does it work?
Retweeting and responding is probably at least 60% of my activity on Twitter. Why? Because again, it's about building relationships. It's about getting to know people. Again, no one's going to like you or trust you if they never met you. Why would someone care if all that you do is broadcast your own stuff? No one's going to. But if I reach out to someone and say, Suzanne, what you're doing with Likety is really cool, and I think that it's going fabulously, plug for Likety, check it out, then she's, again, I'm going to become more real to her. Not only am I helping her by promoting her product, but I'm also making her an advocate for me. It's all about reciprocity.